Hello crafters and welcome back. I'm gonna be watercoloring today once again. I'm really obsessed with watercoloring lately. I really want to learn and experiment as much as I can. This is a stamp set by Altenew called Striped Florals. It's been out for a while, but I just got it a couple of days ago. So this is what I'll be using, and of course my Kuretake watercolors. I'm gonna be stamping some of these elements and do some masking also because I want to have like a floral arrangement. So I'm gonna start by stamping the leaves, and I'm gonna have all my elements colored in shades of blue and a bit of purple, just because it is easier like this. And I have some masks that I made off camera for some of the leaves, so I can stamp my second image and keep the leaves on top. Just gonna use my marker and extend this line here. And also fill in the areas if my masks were cut badly. Okay, so I'm gonna start in color, and I'm gonna first fill in the areas with just plain water. I'm gonna be die cutting a circle. I have these beautiful scalloped circles by Tonic Studios. And I have here some Nina craft cardstock. This is the Desert Storm. I'm gonna be using this as my base. And we'll make some stamping. I'm gonna be using one of the leaves from the set and my white unicorn ink from Hero Arts. I'm just gonna make myself a background here. So here is my background, and I'm gonna have my circle in the middle like this. But first I'm gonna be stamping You're in My. And just because I want to fill in a bit this area here, I'm gonna be stamping these berries and color them in quickly. So I've glued my circle down, actually adhered it with a bit of fun foam. And now for the rest of my sentiment, I'm gonna be embossing the prayers with some silver embossing powder. I want to put a mat underneath because watercolor cardstock has its own texture and it's not smooth, and by pressing into a soft mat you can get a pretty nice impression. Okay, and the powder that I'm using is Platinum by Ranger. This is a beautiful warm silver powder. And I'll be using the matching die to cut my sentiment, and as you can see this is a full die. So to line them up I die cut another one from a scrap piece of paper, and I'm just gonna place this on top, and once I like the positioning I'm gonna tape my paper in place and then put my die on top, and this it kind of locks in place, so you'll feel it with your fingers when you put it on top that it won't move, so then you'll know that you have aligned them correctly. Okay, just gonna quickly remove all these tiny pieces. And I'm gonna glue this on top like this, and I'm gonna use my multimedia mat. I'm just gonna take a brush and apply my glue. And I'm gonna be adding just a tiny dot of foam onto that P there. And I'm gonna be adding also a bit of glossy accents onto these berries here, just because I haven't used this in a while. And I'm gonna be adding some pearls with my liquid pearl. You can see that they look like tiny pearls. They're just so beautiful. Okay, so at this point my card is done. I really love how these pearls look, and I'm gonna set this aside to dry because it will need a bit of time to dry. This was the white opal, and it's a beautiful pearly white. I hope I gave you some inspiration. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.